Hello. Today we're going to be talking about safe injection sites and how they could potentially benefit Massachusetts and help with the ever-growing opioid crisis. First, let's look at some statistical information about heroin use in MA. So the opioid-related death rate in Mass has surpassed the national average. And we have to keep in mind this is as of 2015, but as of when the study was written, it had just been the past few years, but we now know it's continued to go up even since then. The problem has continuously gotten worse over the years, as you can see by the chart. Even up to 2015, it really skyrocketed even more than it had been in the past. And in 2014, it was actually 2 times the national average for the first time since 1999. There are several reasons why people would turn to using drugs, especially opioids. And one of those reasons is sociological differences. So, social marginalization, as well as um, economic and social disparity, can lead to drug use as a form of escape. So, if someone has a difficult life growing up, they may use drugs as a way to cope with that and as a way to kind of escape from reality. And many people grow up seeing their parents and the people around them using drugs. So if you're a child, it's obviously not your fault if you become an addict after seeing everyone else around you like that, because that just causes you to think that's the only way to live and that's what you should do. One of the ways to solve this problem that has worked in other places is safe injection sites, which are basically where addicts can go to be monitored in their drug use to make sure they can't overdose. So some benefits of safe injection sites, they actually have been shown to lead to a decline in crime. It also prevents the bad practices that addicts may follow on the streets, like sharing needles or anything like that. They have no known effects on recovering addicts, which is also a fear that many people might have, that recovering addicts may see these places and be like tempted to return to their drug use. But according to the studies that have been done, that has not been shown to be the case. There's also less debris in the streets, like used needles and whatnot, because these facilities will sanitarily dispose of that. And most importantly, these have been shown to save lives. In Canada, so far, no addicts have died of an overdose while in these facilities, which has caused to a dramatic lessening of the overdoses in the areas where these facilities are, which is definitely helping in saving lives. And also, many of these places double as a place where a resource for people who want treatment. So if you go there as an addict, they will offer you free advice about treatment and everything without the fear of you being judged, being arrested, or anything. So that's another benefit. Some of the detriments that people may worry about is that they possibly encourage drug use. Um, People might see the facilities as being condoning of drug use and being like, well, these facilities exist, so it must be okay to use drugs, but I don't think it's really reasonable to say that someone is going to know these facilities exist and all of a sudden want to do drugs. I think they're really there for the people who are already addicted and just need a safe place to go. Another worry people might have is that they could bring crime, but the studies have shown that this actually isn't the case, and if anything, they may help decrease crime. So the long-term results of these studies are actually very promising. A facility in Vancouver saw a significant reduction of overdose deaths. The deaths of people living within 500 meters of the facility went down from 253 per 100,000 to 165 per 100,000, which is a significant reduction, while the rest of the city outside the facility stayed the same. So that just shows there are long-term positive results for the area where this is happening, and lives are being saved, which I think is the best argument as to why this should be implemented in Massachusetts, where the opioid crisis is one of the worst in the country, if not the world. Thank you.